In the sparkling constellation of football greats, one star shines with a brilliance that has captured the hearts and imaginations of fans worldwide. A beacon of excellence, an epitome of mastery, an illustration of perseverance. Today, we unfold the enchanting story of Lionel Messi, the prodigy who embraced his destiny to become one of the greatest football players the world has ever seen. Lionel Andres Messi, also known as Leo Messi, is an Argentine professional footballer who plays as a forward for Inter Miami and captains the Argentina national team. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest players of all time, having won 7 Ballon d'Or awards and 6 European Golden Shoes. He was named to the Ballon d'Or Dream Team in 2020. He was born on June 24, 1987, in Rosario, Santa Fe, the third of 4 children, to steel factory manager Jorge Messi and his wife Celia Cuccittini, who worked in a magnet manufacturing workshop. He is of Italian and Spanish descent on his father's side, the great-grandson of immigrants from the north-central Adriatic Marche region of Italy, and primarily Italian ancestry on his mother's side. Growing up in a close-knit, football-loving family, Leo developed an early passion for the sport, playing constantly with his older brothers, Rodrigo and Matas, and his cousins, Maximiliano and Emmanuel Biancucci, both of whom went on to become professional footballers. He is a lifelong Newell's Old Boys fan and joined the Rosario club when he was 6 years old. During his 6 years with Newell's, he scored nearly 500 goals as a member of the Machine of '87, the near-unbeatable youth team named after their birth year, and regularly entertained crowds by performing ball tricks during halftime of the first team's home games. However, his professional career was jeopardized when he was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency at the age of 10. Newell agreed to contribute because his father's health insurance only covered 2 years of growth hormone treatment, which cost at least $1,000 per month, but later broke their promise. His family attempted to arrange a trial with Barcelona in September 2000 because they had relatives in Catalonia. Charlie Rexach, the first team director, immediately wanted to sign him, but the board of directors was hesitant. At the time, it was highly unusual for European clubs to sign foreign players of such a young age. On the 14th of December, an ultimatum was issued to Barcelona to demonstrate their commitment, and Rexach, with no other paper available, offered a contract on a napkin. After spending a year at Barcelona's youth academy, La Masia, he was enrolled in the Royal Spanish Football Federation in February 2002. Now competing in all competitions, he became friends with his teammates, including Cesc Fabregas and Gerard Piqué. He joined Barcelona's greatest ever youth team, the Baby Dream Team, after finishing his growth hormone treatment at the age of 14. He led the Cadets A to an unprecedented league, Spanish, and Catalan Cups treble in his first full season, scoring 36 goals in 30 games. The Copa Catalunya final, which Barcelona won over Espanyol, became known in club lore as the Partido de la Mascara, or Mask Final. During his 4th season with Barcelona, he rose quickly through the ranks, debuting for 4 youth teams in a single season. He was named Tournament Player of the Tournament in 4 international pre-season competitions with Juveniles B before being promoted to Juveniles A, where he scored 18 goals in 11 league games. During the international break, he was one of several youth players called up to bolster a depleted first team. He caught the eye of French winger Ludovic Julie during a training session with Frank Rijkaard's first team. He destroyed us all. They were kicking him all over the place to keep him from being mocked by this kid, but he just got up and kept playing. During the 2004 to 2005 season, he was a guaranteed starter for the B team, appearing in 17 games and scoring 6 goals. He had not been called up to the first team since his debut the previous November, but in October 2004, the senior players asked manager Frank Rijkaard to promote him. Because Ronaldinho was already on the left wing, Rijkaard moved him to the right flank, allowing him to cut into the center of the pitch and shoot with his dominant left foot. He signed his first senior team contract on June 24th, his 18th birthday. It extended his contract with Barcelona until 2010, 2 years less than his previous deal, but increased his buyout clause to €150 million. His breakthrough came 2 months later, on August 24th, during Barcelona's pre-season competition, the Joan Gamper Trophy. He started against Fabio Capello's Juventus for the first time and received a standing ovation from the Camp Nou crowd. Capello wanted to send Messi on loan to Juventus, but Inter Milan offered to pay his €150 million buyout clause and triple his salary. He missed the start of La Liga due to legal issues with the Royal Spanish Football Federation, but on September 26th, he acquired Spanish citizenship and became eligible to play. He gradually established himself as the first-choice right-winger, wearing the number 19 shirt, forming an attacking trio with Ronaldinho and striker Samuel Eto'o. He started his first Clásico against rivals Real Madrid on November 19th, as well as Barcelona's away victory over Chelsea in the last 16 round of the Champions League, which came after an intense period of rivalry between the clubs, prompting a resentful Messi to say, "We would rather play Arsenal, Manchester United, or anyone else than be on the pitch with Chelsea." While Barcelona began to slip, Messi, then 19, established himself as one of the best players in the world during the 2006-07 season. Already a hero among the club's cules, he scored 17 goals in 36 games across all competitions. However, he was still plagued by major injuries. A metatarsal fracture on November 12, 2006, kept him out of action for 3 months. He recovered in time for the last 16 round of the Champions League against Liverpool, but was effectively ruled out. Barcelona, the reigning champions, were eliminated from the competition. His goal contribution in the league increased towards the end of the season, with 11 of his 14 goals coming in the last 13 games. Already frequently compared to compatriot Diego Maradona, he demonstrated their resemblance when he nearly replicated 2 of Maradona's most famous goals in the span of 7 weeks. On the 18th of April, he scored a goal that was strikingly similar to Maradona's second goal in the quarter-finals of the 1986 FIFA World Cup, known as the goal of the century. He received the ball on the right side near the halfway line, ran 60 meters, beat 5 defenders, and scored with an angled finish, just like Maradona. His team's success continued into the second half of 2009, when Barcelona became the first club to win the sextuple, winning 6 top-tier trophies in a single year. After winning the Supercopa de España and the UEFA Super Cup in August, Barcelona won the FIFA Club World Cup against Estudiantes de La Plata on December 19th, with Messi scoring the game-winning 2-1 goal with his chest. At the age of 22, he won the Ballon d'Or and the FIFA World Player of the Year awards, both by the widest margins in each trophy's history. On the last day of the year, on December 18th, he scored twice in the FIFA Club World Cup final, a 4-0 victory over Santos, earning the Golden Ball as the tournament's best player, as he had done 2 years before. For his efforts in 2011, he was awarded the FIFA Ballon d'Or for the 3rd time, joining Johan Cruyff, Michel Platini, and Marco van Basten as the only players in history to do so. He also won the inaugural UEFA Best Player in Europe award, a revival of the traditional Ballon d'Or. By then, he was widely regarded as one of the greatest footballers of all time, alongside Diego Maradona and Pelé. As he maintained his goal-scoring form into the second half of the season, he broke several long-standing records in 2012. On March 7th, 2 weeks after scoring 4 goals against Valencia in the league, he scored 5 goals against Bayer Leverkusen in the Champions League last 16 round, an unprecedented feat in the competition's history. In addition to being the joint top assist provider with 5 assists, he was the top scorer with 14 goals, tying José Altafini's 1962-63 season record and becoming only the second player after Gerd Müller to be top scorer in 4 seasons. He battled injuries throughout 2013, eventually parting ways with his long-term personal physiotherapist. Further hamstring damage on the 12th of May ended his goal-scoring streak of 21 consecutive league games, a world record. He had netted 33 goals during his run, including a 4-goal performance against Osasuna, while becoming the first player to score consecutively against all 19 La Liga opposition teams. He finished the season as the league's top scorer in Spain and Europe for the 2nd consecutive year, with 60 goals in all competitions, including 46 in La Liga, becoming the first player in history to win the European Golden Shoe 3 times. He had a relatively injury-free start, to the 2014-15 season under new manager and former captain Luis Enrique, allowing him to break 3 more long-standing records by the end of the year. With a hat-trick against Sevilla on November 22nd, he became La Liga's all-time leading scorer, surpassing Telmo Zarra's 59-year record of 251 league goals. With a third hat-trick against City rivals Espanyol on the 7th of December, he surpassed Cesar Rodriguez as the all-time leading scorer in the Derby Barcelona with 12 goals. He finished second in the FIFA Ballon d'Or behind Cristiano Ronaldo, owing largely to Argentina's World Cup second-place finish. Barcelona appeared to be heading for another disappointing season at the start of 2015, with renewed media speculation that he was leaving the club. A watershed moment occurred on the 11th of January, when Barcelona's attacking trident of Messi, Luis Suarez, and Neymar, dubbed MSN, each scored in a match for the first time, kicking off a highly successful run. After 5 years in the center of the field, he had returned to his old position on the right wing late the previous year, at his own request, according to their striker, Luis Suarez. After former captain Andres Iniesta left the team in May 2018, he was named the team's new captain for the following season. Following a 2-1 victory over Sevilla on August 12th, he won his first title as Barcelona's captain, the Supercopa de España. He scored twice to help Barcelona defeat Alaves 3-0 in their first La Liga match of the season on August 19th, with his first goal, a free kick that he rolled under the jumping Alaves wall, becoming Barcelona's 6,000th goal in La Liga. He scored a hat-trick in Barcelona's first Champions League group stage match of the season, a 4-0 home win over PSV Eindhoven on September 18th. He made his record 26th World Cup appearance at Lusail Stadium on December 18, 2022, in the 2022 FIFA World Cup final. He scored Argentina's first goal with a penalty, becoming the first player since the last 16 round was introduced in 1986 to score a goal in each round of a single World Cup. After France forward, Kylian Mbappé scored twice in 2 minutes to erase Argentina's eventual 2-goal lead. Messi scored again in extra time to restore Argentina's lead before Mbappé drew France level. The game went to a penalty shootout after it was tied 3-3 after extra time. He was linked with a return to his former club, Barcelona, as well as a big money move to Saudi professional league club Al Hilal, following confirmation of his departure from PSG, but his eventual decision to sign for Major League Soccer club Inter Miami was communicated to Barcelona president Joan Laporta by the 5th of June 2023. Due to financial constraints, Barcelona were unable to sign him. Inter Miami posted a video on social media on June 7th, hinting at the club's impending signing of Messi. He confirmed his intention to join Miami in a joint interview with Mundo Deportivo and Sport on the same day, saying that they haven't closed it 100%. Lionel Messi leads MLS side Inter Miami to a Leagues Cup win against Nashville SC. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life and career of Lionel Messi. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on the legends of the beautiful game.